irrigation programs. Now this is simpler to connect, but it's a bit more complex in terms of connecting these buttons and making these things work. We have to take into consideration what happens when somebody turns on the program manually or using the app. So this is where a little bit of fancy event mapping can help us. Once again, we're going to create a new touchscreen homepage, and we can call this RainMachine, and let's call this Programs. Now once again, you can import the template from the file, and that's again included in the download folder. And so this one, we're going to call this the irrigation programs, and this will give us these values. So again, we can connect these values to this upcoming zone. So here is coming up zone, and we can connect this to the RainMachine current program water usage, and this will connect to the current program time. This will also connect to current program feedback here, current zone as well, current zone water usage, the current zone time, and this will give us the current zone feedback. We hit apply and copy from large format, and now we need to add that screen again to the interface. We go back to the irrigation, we add that in there, and now we should have the programs. Obviously these buttons don't do anything yet because we haven't scripted them, but at least we have the full layout. Alright, let's go back and do the scripting. So the one thing that we need to understand is what the user sees, such as a winter program, on the back end in the input output is only known as program 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The RainMachine input can take up to 8 programs. So if you have more than 8 programs, get in touch with us and let us know. We may be able to do something. But this can handle up to 8 programs. What the user sees is something that you will have to script for them. And this is basically going back to the RainMachine. This is based on the programs that you created and that you named. We cannot pull the names of the programs automatically into the button. So for now, it's just going to have to be a manual process. If the name of the program changes, you'll have to go into the configurator and change the name. So now let's create an event map for when we turn this on. And it's simple. It's simply, we basically are going to, from the input, pick the RainMachine input execute function and start program 1. It's that simple to start program 1. We're going to do the same thing for when we create a toggle button off. And we're going to stop program 1. And now if we do that, if we go back to our viewer, we can click on start, and indeed you'll notice that the feedback is here and the program itself will start and the values will start filling in. Once we stop a program, it takes a couple of seconds and now the values are reset. And if we go back here, you'll notice that the summary is loading again. So once a program stops, we go back and reload all the values here, and again this can take a little bit depending on how much data and how much watering data we're reading from the RainMachine. This could take up to a couple of minutes if you have 16 zones and lots of programs, but on average it loads pretty quick, maybe in under roughly 30 to 45 seconds. Once it finishes loading, you'll see this move, and now the data is ready to navigate.